Yeah. What up, people? It's your boy Big Al Biggs here, coming at you yet again with another one. Trying to get on my fucking video shit, because I took a day off. Wasn't feeling good today, so trying to get on these whatchamacallit, these videos. So just to finish off on that last video I made. So yeah, so those are my because somebody asked me to individually put them in category from 1 to 6 and why. So there it is. I explained why I feel people are good players and bad players, and what are the attributes to become, in my opinion, a good player and a bad player. So just to recap, it's number 1, Felino returns. Number 2, Juexi. Number 3, Daisaso. Number 4, Ikaro. Number 5, Paranoica, and last is Kun. So if you guys have your own opinions, let me know. It's always cool to have these little discussions on why you guys think certain people are good. You know what I mean? So, but to this game, these two guys are class acts. I really like these guys, personally, and the way they play. They're not quitters, they're not baby cries, they're real respectful, and they play good. They play really good. Ikaro and Oreja, shout outs to them. They're real, I fuck with them heavy. They're my people. So but as you can see, I'm using the girl, cause I like to I like to change it up, you know what I mean. So still learning, even though I've gotten a lot of compliments on how good she is. Shout outs to Heisenberg. He sent me a message like that she's really good, that she's really strong, you know what I mean. So shout outs to him, giving me that compliment. I think his name is Heisenberg69, some French guy, real nice guy. Good player too. So yeah, I just wanna get my skills up with the girl. So this is one of those games, that I feel like I had the chance to get my practice in with my girl, because even if I lose, it's not like, if it means anything. Like if I was to lose like to a Daisaso, he would start talking shit and whatnot, you know what I mean? Because at least with these guys, it's they do it just like me and Nino do, just for fun, you know what I mean? No talking shit, no nothing, you know what I mean? So that's one of the reasons I would play with a girl, you know what I mean? Just to sharpen my skills with her, you know what I mean? And it's I've said it before that it's like a totally different game, playing with a girl. But so as far as the game goes, these guys play really good together. They're a team. Well, I wouldn't say a team, but they play a lot together. You know what I mean? So I know it's gonna be a good game. And as you can see, they're already getting games on us and stuff. Another thing I've noticed is that whenever I use a girl, they test the fact, on trying me with the trick drop shots. And let me warn you guys something right now. It's not the player, like the character. It's like whoever uses it, you know what I mean? I've seen players who use girls, to a great ability, you know what I mean? Now, I'm not the best player with a girl, but I definitely am not gonna get played by no trick drop shot. You know what I mean? So just be aware that, like, whenever you try to, I know what to do. You know, especially that I'm not a button masher. I'll get out there now. What I do, I use my backhand and I blast you with it. You know what I mean? And 9 times out of 10, I'm always there. You know what I mean? So it's always funny to me when I get a girl. They always test me. You know what I mean? And again, 9 times out of 10, they learn the hard way. So back to this game. As you can see, they're one up. You know, again, these guys are no slouches. They're good and they play well together. You know what I mean? So sometimes I have to use the trick drop shot. You know, as I just did there. I don't like to, but sometimes, you know, to reset the game, reset the play in order for me and my partner to, you know, get back in position to get some offense going, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, I usually don't like to play net with the girl, but I knew he was gonna pop it up, so that's why I went to the net. Like I always tell everybody, like, in order for you to go to the net, that should be the last step in order for you to conquer a player. You know what I mean? So I'm still learning with a girl. I want to, like, master her at the back, you know, master all her shots, all her, you know, before I could actually attempt to go play at net. You know what I mean? So, but yeah. So, but at that particular time, I knew he was gonna pop it up, so I was, you know, not gonna let that smash go, you know, to waste, because I knew my partner was, that's what he was meaning to do, pop it up so I could get the easy smash. Okay, so look, there he goes with look, they just proved it. He just did the trick drop shot. Look right there, boom. I was waiting for it. Well, not really waiting for it, but since I'm not button mashing, I have all the time in the world to adjust my player to a backhand, and I blast him with it, and what happens? It goes right by him, because he's not expecting it. He's probably expecting me to, like, do a counter trick drop shot or hit it away from him, you know. But since I'm there in a good time, I use my backhand and I get him good. Now, I want to explain something about that play right there. Now, that's my fault, because I'll tell you why. Even though it's on my partner's side, it's my fault, because I did a trick drop shot. You know what I mean? So I should be waiting for the counter trick drop shot. And my partner's all the way in the back, just, you know, he's just expecting a hard shot. So, but since I did the trick drop shot, I gave the opposition the opportunity to counter it. You know what I mean? So I should have been aware of that. So that was on my fault. Even though it was on his side, that was my fault. But there's a lot of aspects to the game that, you know, you gotta see how shit works and stuff. All right, so right there, as you can see, I got there on time, but my positioning, you know, sometimes, like, the positioning, even though you're there on time, the stupid game or the lag, whatever, doesn't allow you to get the best possible shot, you know, because I was trying to get the backhand, because if I would have hit the backhand, I would have made him pop it up, and you saw my partner, he was there, he would have gotten the easy smash. But for whatever reason, sometimes, you know, the animation doesn't allow you to get, you know, what you want, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Regardless, they got the point, and, you know, you gotta give them credit, you know. So again, you know, my partner makes them pop it up towards me, I'm waiting there, and boom, get an easy smash. You know, this goes back to what I was saying before, you know, team play, you know. team play, because like anybody else right there would have been button mashing trying to get that smash for themselves. You feel me? And if it was a good, like, well, these guys are good, but if they were, you know, if they were lucky enough to you know, to get that counter back, and we were both would have been hitting the same smash, boom, they would have had an easy point. You know what I'm saying? But I think you know, Pre knows my game, and I definitely know his game, so I know what to expect and what not to expect. So look, right there, even though I was there with the backhand, it still made me give a shitty shot. And those are the shits that I fucking hate, man. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's lag, whether, you know, whatever it is, man, that shit's annoying. But so as you can see, these guys are still fighting. You know, they're not the quitting type. You know, I've never seen none of these guys whatchamacallit quit. You know what I mean? These guys always play to the end. You know what I mean? And as a matter of fact, with Ikaro, I've played plenty of times when we have gotten our asses kicked, and then, you know, we just keep playing and playing and playing, and then until we come back, you know. And sometimes those are the best wins, you know, because they have like practically game point, and you know, since we don't give up, we keep playing, you know, we keep playing it hard, we get a great comeback. So these guys will never quit, you know. These guys are always played to the last point, you know. Shout outs to them, you know. And so right there, you know, he could right there I'm a sitting duck, because the girl has no business being, you know, anywhere up close to the net, you know. And if you were smart like what they just did, they hit it right to me, made me pop it up, and they had some offense going for themselves. You know what I'm saying? So these, as you can see, these guys know what they're doing, and it is what it is. Now where we at? Okay, so right there, and they got me you know, they got me falling and shit, you know. Again, I have no business being at the net, you know, with a girl. And as you can see, I'm button mashing, you know. That's all on me, you know. Like, see, like, dude, it's easy. At least for me, it's easy to say when I make mistakes, you know what I mean? I always make mistakes, you feel me? But you tell some of these guys, like, oh, you button mash, oh, like, you want to take all the shots, oh, this, yo, they fucking go crazy, man. They take this shit to the heart. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell these niggas nothing. So yeah, so it's a game. I don't even know how I got that fucking, did I get that? I don't even know how I got that ace, but I did somehow, you know. Switch it up, you know. So there, I'm waiting for that pop up. I got the power shot. Almost impossible for him to get that, so yeah, so as you can see, it's a well contested game. We're going back and forth. These guys not giving up. In my backhand, like right there, we got lucky, because like that was Nino's shot when I took it for me. 30-15. And as you can see, look, I'm beyond the baseline, therefore I can't I can't get the ball. You know what I'm saying? So that's all on me. again, I should have no business on the net until I master her complete game. You feel me? And I'm way, you know, way too far to even claim that I'm mastered her playing and on, you know, in the courts. But I've gotten better, you know. I have gotten better. Like I said before, shout outs to Heisenberg. He said that, like, yo, she's strong. Shout out to Leo He. He's told me the same thing, and oh, by the way, I think he's probably the best player with a girl. You know, he uses it like magnificently. You know what I mean? So, shout outs to him. Yeah, so he told me, which I was like, you know, coming from him, that's a big compliment. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that made my day once he told me like I was, you know, playing good with the girl. Yeah, so I'm still learning, guys, you know, but it's fun, you know, once you, because it's a totally different game, because I was starting to get bored with this fucking game already, you know what I mean? Because the same motherfuckers doing the same stupid shit, button mashing, getting in your fucking shots, you know, doing like, just niggas be playing this forever and they don't get no better, and yo, that shit's annoying already. So I needed a little change of pace, and that's why I made this the girl player, so I could have a different feel for the game now, in which it has. So back to the game. As you can see, like had that serve, you know. Yeah, I stole that move from somebody years ago. I'm not gonna give him no credit because he knows who he is. But yeah, so yeah, I learned that move from a certain player years ago, and that shit always works. You know, every time my partner, like, you know, goes to the middle, popping it up after a serve, I take his side. Motherfuckers don't expect that, and I put it right. Sometimes I get a point, you know, from it. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's a little nice play that I learned from a player way back in the day. And to be honest, I think I'm the only one that does it. I didn't invent it. I'm not saying I did, because I just said I stole it from somebody. But since he don't play no more, like, I'm the only one that I do see it, you know what I mean? Use it, whatever. So right there, Icaro gets me with a beautiful ace, you know, which I got him before, I think, so now we're even. So, but look, that's what I like about these guys, you know. Look, we got match point, and look, they keep fighting and fighting and fighting, you know. That's what makes a good game, you know what I mean? Guys like this that, you know they're not gonna give up, you know. And yeah, so again, I remember this game, but I don't know what the fuck I'm doing at the net, you know. It was probably one of those days that we've been playing for like 3-4 games straight, so I'm already tired of like playing. Because unlike fucking Daisaso, like, you know, that he plays 24/7 all day, dude, like, I could just play like an hour and a half, maybe 2, and that's it. I get bored, you know. Especially, you know, this is not, you know, blowing my own head up, you know what I mean? Pause. But like, me and Nino, we win a lot of games, like, you know, man, I'll just say we win. So it gets boring after a while. Like, we just win and win and win. You know, that's why I always tell them, yo, grab a net player. You know, let's switch it up. Or I get the girl player. You know what I mean? Just to switch things up. So this was a good game, as you can see. Shoutouts to Orejadeiofre, you know, and hopefully I'll make another video soon. Hopefully you guys like it. Alright, let me know what's up. Peace.